I rise to update this Honourable House briefly on matters relating to the Overseas Employment Program, better known as the Farmer Program, as per our commitment to highlight also a few of the plans going forward. During my ministerial visits to both Canada and the US last year, we spent a lot of time listening to employers and our farm workers and other stakeholders, and they highlighted a number of challenges which we are making every effort to address. When we discussed this last year, we gave a commitment to improve the selection process and to better prepare our Jamaican workers, our candidates, to perform well when they go overseas. We will therefore be introducing a range of strategies to do so in order to boost the program. These include building the capacity and employability skills of workers through human resource development and training, improving service delivery to both workers and employers through the ministry and through our liaison service, and strengthening of the capacity of the program to satisfy the needs of our workers as well as our employers, both of whom are critical to us in this partnership. As a part of the regular process, candidates who we nominate are called upon to ensure that they are literate and numerate, and everyone can understand why. We are also enhancing, Mr. Speaker, colleagues, the assessment process with a psychometric tool to get better insight into the personality profile to determine best fit. As you know, for success, it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. As I had indicated during the sensitization session with the MPs in January, the ministry will be collaborating also with Heart and STA Trust to prepare workers for work through employment readiness training. Candidates will also engage in crop propagation courses at one of our agricultural institutions, and we intend and we look forward to sharing further details on this during my sectoral presentation. The goal is to be more deliberate and to be more consistent in terms of providing support for our Jamaican workers to be best prepared as they go overseas. A lot of the complaints we find, Mr. Speaker, are not just on the living conditions, but they're coming from persons who have great disparity between their perception and the reality. And so we find that we have to take more time in a conscious way to ensure that our Jamaicans, myself and Dr. Dunn, are on the ground ensuring that they know what they're going towards and what they're getting into. I want to encourage my fellow parliamentarians, Mr. Speaker, to conduct your own screening. I know that several parliamentarians have been doing this, and let me reiterate at this time the criteria for participation. To satisfy, to be eligible rather, you must be between 21 and 45 years of age. You must be literate, you must be able to read, you must hold a valid Jamaican passport, you must have a NIS and a TRN, no criminal record, able to work long hours and to perform work that is physically demanding. You must have some experience in farming and preferably be registered with RADA. You must never have been previously disqualified from participating in any of the ministry's overseas employment programs due to medical or any other reason. And finally, we require that you have not been deported from any country. The measures mentioned above, Mr. Speaker, are aimed at improving the program. That's the bottom line. Building trust and cooperation of workers and the long-term commitment of employers. These are the important elements for the development and the further growth of this very important program.